All right, guys, what's going on? Levi Trumbull here. So I want to share with you guys some partially great news that I just caught wind of. So here's what's going on. Perhaps you will remember the story that we brought you a little while ago about the fact that Frederick County government was trying to block the Sugarloaf Alliance from being able to collect on an award of attorney's fees as it relates to a lawsuit that the Sugarloaf Alliance had to bring against Frederick County government due to the fact that Frederick County government was not disclosing public records to the Sugarloaf Alliance. So the whole ordeal with that was in 2021, the Sugarloaf Alliance filed an MPIA request, which stands for Maryland Public Information Act request, seeking records from Frederick County government, Frederick County Planning and Permitting, Frederick County Zoning, seeking records as it relates to Amazon data centers that were potentially going to be constructed. Well, the county did not satisfy that public information request, and they refused to turn those records over to the Sugarloaf Alliance as requested, even though there was no reason that those records couldn't lawfully be turned over. So the Sugarloaf Alliance actually had to sue Frederick County in the Frederick Circuit Court, and Judge Robert Greenberg a little while ago actually ruled that Frederick County was violating the Maryland Public Information Act by not turning these records over, and ordered Frederick County government to turn these records over immediately to the Sugarloaf Alliance. So Frederick County was totally in violation, obviously, of surprise, and we did a video on this whole subject. When the records came out, we learned that Amazon actually had their hands in drafting data zoning policy for Frederick County. It was all stuff done, worked out in the back rooms. They were doing it in closed session meetings. It was totally corrupt. It was not a good deal. And that's why they wouldn't turn the records over. But of course, you're an intelligent person watching this, so you know the reason, the reasons, I should say, why government does the things it does. So in any event, it turns out that Frederick was not looking so hot in that situation. So the Sugarloaf Alliance was trying to receive an award of attorney's fees because they claimed that Frederick County was acting in bad faith and they should have turned these records over, and that there was no legitimate reason for them to hide these records in the first place. All legitimate, all true. Frederick County should have never done that, but they did do it. And of course, the reason they did it is because when it got out, they knew it would make them look corrupt. It did make them look corrupt. Again, I keep reverting back to the video we've already done on this topic, but they filed a motion trying to get an award of attorney's fees. Frederick County tried to stop that from happening, but long story short, Judge Robert Greenberg ruled that the Sugarloaf Alliance is entitled to half of their attorney's fees. They had a $49,000 legal bill that they had to pay out to a law firm to represent them. Judge Robert Greenberg ordered that the Frederick County government has to pay the Sugarloaf Alliance $25,000 in sanction fees to the Sugarloaf Alliance. So that is partially good news. Obviously, I feel that Frederick County government should have had to pay all of the Sugarloaf Alliance's attorney's fees because I believe they acted in bad faith. They knew what was in those documents. They knew that if they came out, it would not make Frederick County look good. Of course, it didn't make Frederick County look good. If you are a taxpayer in Frederick County, then just know that your tax dollars are going to be used to pay the attorney's fees for a person who had to sue Frederick County because they were violating the law. So if you're working hard, paying your taxes, it's going to fight off the negligence of Frederick County government. So keep working hard because our money needs to go pay off the debts that we now owe because of the negligence of the county. So I'm happy Sugarloaf Alliance put up a good fight. They won. Good for them. Long story short, the Frederick County government is going to be paying half of the attorney's fees that the Sugarloaf Alliance had to put out in the amount of $25,000. They had a grand total of a $49,000 legal bill. So that is the latest on that situation. And Levi Trumbull in Frederick.